Hey, how's it going, Spaz? It's Magic Donuts! Today we're playing Doki Literature Club. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Holy shit.
Well, I can't wait to play this cute little anime game.
I love S.
Hi! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anyone's attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it's just the kind that works out because you've known each other for so long. Totally. We used to walk together to high school on days like this, but starting around high school we should oversleep, and more frequently we would not be... I'm retarded, okay. We cross at the street and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, I love ass. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died the thought of you becoming a NEET in the few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me I'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I get myself lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I would even let myself relate to her. What is it? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me feel like I want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, seems pretty normal so far. Alright. Nothing that fucked up has happened yet. Sayori wants me to check in some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No, what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interests in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And that's gonna make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have all this planned out. I know she seems pretty psychopathic. I'd let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
What is this? K-On? Is this the plot of K-On?
Well, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Am I a guy or a girl? I don't even know. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Little Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you butter boy.
See? Thought I knew I was a boy.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh shit, there's so many. No, I can't voice like this shit.
I love ass. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is all girls. Oh my god. Wow, what a unique story.
Eh? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Gomendisa. Gomendisa. Is that what they say? I don't fucking know.
Natsuki?
Huh?
The guy with the sour attitude.
His name is apparently Natsuki. Is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, Jesus. You can't just ignore her.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then she turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's fine to meet both of you, I guess. And it sounds like you're no, Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, I love ass. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year.
Monica is probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Whatever.
Come sit down, I love ass.
We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, what about I make some tea as well?
As Sayori mentioned, it's been word to say that there's one place next to Monica and one next to me. So that's Yep. When's that gonna get fucked up? Still feeling awkward, I can take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh, what? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just how you take one.
Let me just skip to something a little more interesting. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. So we joined the club and now we get to write a poem. Sweet, bouncy, pleasure, fickle. What am I doing? Fear, vivacious, nightgown. What the fuck is going on? Depression. I'm just gonna pick all the bad ones, I guess. Grief. Disorientated. Incapable. Massacre. Hurt. Alone. Unending. What the fuck? But as soon as she does, her life's... Hold on. So it's about a book who moves in with her younger sister, and as soon as she does, things start getting weird. She starts getting targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, it might sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of those sorts of things? I love ass? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Alright, I bet she's gonna like tie me up or some shit. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Like a psychopath?
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because somebody wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, and not again. Gomindasai.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well,
I guess it's alright then. But I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true. In fact,
I might as well get started reading it, right?
you don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. I bet it's her own personal diary, and she's just writing it as like what she's done.
Hey, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you. You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Yeah, okay, it's pretty obvious. It's just her and it's her diary. I think that's it, anyway. Okay, we're reading Monica's poem, Hole in the Wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And T on the other side was looking in. What the fuck? The spackle protrudes. I guess somebody got murdered. And she's the murderer. And she's psychopath. And she's schizophrenic. So she was actually the one doing it. I fucking know. She had an epiphany.
Yeah, something like that.
What? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, cool, that's a good one. And now for Sayori's poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep pee from my eyes. Are you asking me out to come and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. But it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, I'm not mad. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Cool. Cool. I guess that's everyone. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon inside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Cool. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. Oh, jeez. It's pretty creepy, actually. I don't know if you're getting the full thing, because I'm skipping a lot. I read Monica's poem. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony. What? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalk on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck is going on? Load me. She talking about herself as a video game character? What the fuck is this? It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I read. What the fuck? Yeah, I think I saw some lines about this. Oh man. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Cool. Holy shit. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tiff even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna end it there. I have no idea if this is at all entertaining to watch. It's a pretty creepy game so far. I don't know if you got this same feeling, because I skipped it a lot. I sort of just wanted to get a feel for it and see if it's worth playing, and I think it is, so leave a like. I don't fucking know. If you want some more, I'll probably do it anyway because it's interesting. Fascinating, that is. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens. I don't know how weird it's gonna get. I look forward to seeing how weird and creepy it gets. Yeah, see you next one. Happy to fun time. Bye.